The Steelers offense taking the field here in Super Bowl 60. And the focus of the offense all season long. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Gets through and now an opening. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here at 1st and 10.
And, Charles, one of the big stories this week, the head coach of this offense looking to really cement his name among the legends of all time by winning a 4th Super Bowl title.
And to me, partner, you just have to marvel at the way he brings his teams back to the Super Bowl time and time again. If he can win this 4th title, what a capper that would be to a brilliant career. Reputation as a big game coach, absolutely cemented with a victory in this one.
We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next.
6-0 is our score. We'll return after this message. You're watching the NFL, and it's right here on EA Sports.
Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough.
The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth.
Still going. They can't stop him. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31 for an offense that has not found the end zone yet. That's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Thomas.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Try him with Pickett here on third down. That is caught. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. 2 minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Up the middle they go. It's Thomas, and he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
What were they thinking on defense, though? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
He leaps over him. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are an extra point away from taking the lead in this Super Bowl.
In as many coaches' meetings as we sit in, we hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique, just wasn't able to get it done.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't. Now Pickett. Open man, that's the tight end flyer move. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Pickett. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Pickett will look to throw it here. Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And they trail here in this Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the 3rd quarter.
Well, they trail by 3, and they just got 3 yards to start the 3rd quarter. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Here's Pickett. That's down the field and caught by Freiermuth. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And that one results in 35 yards.
I don't care what level of football you play. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go long, and hope someone would come through.
He's still on his feet, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Steelers have regained the lead in the second half of this Super Bowl. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Since emerging. Pickett back to throw. That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 25 yards that time. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Thomas. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Thomas. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who is shaken up. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. He had a man open, but he missed him. And it's getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's heading. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Up to the 20.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Well, that last one makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Up the middle they go. Thomas. And this is going to be a Steelers 1st down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. Only 1 quarter left here in Super Bowl 60 as we get set to begin the 4th. On 1st down, it's Thomas. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't it?
To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
Oh, a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. His 2nd catch in the Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
When the spotlight is at its brightest, and let's face it, it's the Super Bowl, those types of plays come out, don't they?
Absolutely. A big-time catch on the biggest of stages.
Do you think that that one's going to live on? We're going to see this for a long time.
Definitely going to live on forever with him, that's for sure.
No doubt.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Thomas.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 29-yard line. 14 yards that time for number 14.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the Super Bowl. Steelers ready to take over on offense. Pickett now on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Pickett. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Freiermuth from 13 yards out. And the Steelers are feeling good. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. There he goes again. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 182 yards rushing for him now as he's toted it 21 times.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. On 2nd down now. It's Thomas. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
I got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be given a whole lot of credit to the running game.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Steelers are starting to pour it on at the game's biggest stage. They are running away with this Super Bowl. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
back on my ways. Missing my girl, I ain't seen her in days. What can I say? I'm out in the baby, trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are knowing this Jay. I never change. Can put myself back in that minimum wage. Gotta keep all in this crunch time. Eating these rappers is lunchtime. You the man only sometimes. End your career with a punchline. The industry told me it's the front lines. You never mind. Getting money.
Hope my mama was watching tonight.
Come on, fellas, we going out tonight. Bringing this game up at my next contract negotiation, I know that. Put on a show for the whole world tonight.
Definitely need the music turned up.